Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am out while my oldest is at football practice. I'm gonna go to Target and then I need to go to the grocery store. And then I also have a Walmart pickup, but I might just do that after I grab him from football. So come along with us. All right, we made it to Target and we're gonna stop by the bullseye spot. Can't call it a dollar spot anymore because not everything's even a dollar. It's like 3 or 5. So here's some piggy banks right there, and then this is like a battery powered light. He was like, it looks like a Rubik's Cube. But anyways, there's a selfie little button that you can hook up to your phone and use. And then over here, there's not a whole bunch, but this cord organizer, which I thought was cool, so you don't have like a jumbled mess on top of your desk. So, I mean, if you're looking for something like that. And then they have all of these clear storage if you're looking for some organizing. And then this bin I liked a lot because it had a lid, so you could see what was inside and then also just stack them all. And then, of course, they had some cups. And I did buy those lockers because I do like a back-to-school little thing for the kids. But that's about it right there. And then on the other side, they had all of these fun-colored little organizers, which I know they're targeting teachers for those. But you can use them at home in shelves as well. And then there's also little labels that you could use and just stick them onto there. And then snack boxes, of course, those have been all over the internet. And then little plates. I bought the 2 pencils for the kids in the morning for back to school. But then right here, I bought 5 of these, but these would make good teacher gifts later on in the year or even back to school. Just put pencils in there with a gift card or just pencils and a note, because pencils, I mean, they're expensive. And then more organizing, and then little back to school, or if you homeschool or like flashcards need extra help, they have that as well. But anyways, we're gonna walk on down because I needed some storage bins that I was gonna pick up because they're my favorite here. And then he's doing the Macarena and showing me how he can do this in the Bahamas, and then also something about to his brother, like splash him. I don't even know, but he's in his own world. And now we finally made it to my favorite aisle in Target. They're all 20% right now, which I said also in my last video because I organized a cabinet in that one. But of course, when you take kids with you to try to get stuff done, you always end up in the toy aisle. But he was looking to see if they put any other WWE figures up here that he wanted to add to his Christmas list, because last time we picked up 2 that he is adding to his Christmas pile, so hopefully he forgets about that. Anyways, now that we made it out of the toy aisle, I'm picking up I needed dental floss, I needed more mouthwash, and then I also, well, my husband needed a new loofah, so he grabbed that for me because he was being my little helper. And then also, you can't beat the travel aisle, so I was getting some Clorox wipes to put in my plain bag because I always wiped out and everything. And then little sunscreens to also take down to the pool because we put a sunscreen on before we go, but I always have that in my purse or my beach bag so we can reapply. And then my face lotion was on sale, so I grabbed 2 of those because this is never on sale. And then also, I thought they had my face wash, but they didn't, so I'm gonna have to order that either on Amazon or Target. It's just hard to find, so I ended up putting that one back. But that's all I got at Target, and then I am gonna load everything and then we will make our way to the grocery store. Alright, we made it to the grocery store and he is riding in style, just minding his own business under there, playing games. So he's going to let me get some stuff done while he sits there. The first stop I do is I get my water. This is why I came to this specific grocery store, is because they carry my water, and so does Sprouts, but Sprouts is like 39 cents more, I believe. So it's better to get it here because I buy a lot, so it ends up adding up. Unless you just want 1 or 2, then go to Sprouts. But anyways, finished getting my water. I got some other stuff there, like sugar, but now I'm grabbing his milk because whenever I ended up putting this up later in the video, I realized he only had 1 box left, so I should have grabbed two of those since they only had 2 left on the shelf. But I'll put that on my list and get it later. And then I make my way over to the cake mixes because I like to use the yellow cake whenever I do my green cake. Well, it's really called pistachio pound cake. Whenever you mix a jello with a cake mix, the yellow one's the best to use. So if you ever do that, make sure you get yellow cake mix. And then now he said his neck hurts, so now he's walking and playing games, but at least he's staying by my basket. And he was also distracted by this big jacko fruit or whatever. I don't remember what it was called. And he was like, oh, Unspeakable, talked about this on his channel. I was like, oh, okay. But anyways, now we're done grocery shopping, and it started pouring rain. It was sprinkling there, but I was halfway through, and then it started pouring. So I was like, oh my gosh, hurry, grab the phone, And then, he's sitting in the back of the car. That's how he entered too. So we got it all done. Okay, so I need a brush. I'm all wet. It was pouring from, I guess, the hurricane that's pushing all the rain, which we need it, so I'm not mad about. But now I need to dry off and go get Cooper from football, so that's where I'm gonna head. All right, I grabbed the kids' lunch, got him from football, and we made it home. I'm dry now, so the rain has stopped for now, and then I'm just gonna unload everything from the bags, and then I will do a little overhaul of everything that I bought at the grocery store. Okay, so here's all the groceries I got today. Of course, you saw in the basket all of the waters. I'm not gonna put them out because I'm gonna take them to the garage here in a minute. And then I picked up some grapes, strawberries, brown sugar to put in the back stock because I didn't have any. Some more, I only had 2 bags of marshmallows left, so I grabbed some of those. Wheat Thins, Cooper's been eating those like crazy. Some more I grabbed the butter one in the video, but you want yellow whenever I do my green cake recipe. So I grabbed some of that. And then I was running low on this syrup. And then I needed more bacon in the pantry. I didn't have a back stock of this because in here, let's see how many, oh, we're down to 1. So it was a good thing. I should have picked up 2 of those. And then of course I only had 1 of those. I should have gotten 2, but I'll be back next week. I got some chicken for barbecue chicken, some lunch meat, and then I got 2 turkey, hot dog, and then some more croissants because he likes to eat those before football in the morning. Needed some of those because the other ones are expired. And then I grabbed some shredded cheese, and then I liked this one because it said that it didn't have like all the preservatives and everything that's on it, like that white stuff. So I need to do more research about that, but I also got a block in case I need to shred some more cheese. Some sandwich slices for sandwiches. We're gonna try this and see if it was really close to the Panera. And then these are the best instant potatoes. And then, oh, I forgot to say, we got some quick breakfast or snack or whatever, some bananas. So that is all I got at Market Street for today. And luckily it's not too much this trip. I just grabbed, things that I made a list for. And of course there was probably a couple things that weren't on the list, but for the majority of the part, I stuck to my list. So I'm just going to put everything away, and don't look too closely when I open the top part of the fridge because I do need to clean that out and organize it, but I just pretty much shoved everything in there except for later. You'll see me washed the fruit, and I actually put that in the top where it belonged, but everything else I just kind of shoved right here, and I was like, I'll get back to that later. So that needs a good clean out later, but it'll wait for me. So I'm just going to continue putting everything else. The middle drawer stays really organized, so I need to come up with something that helps in the top part of the fridge, like this drawer. But well, I got time. But anyways, I'm gonna finish putting up all the milk that I only had 1 box. See, it's all full now, so he'll be happy for that because he uses this sometimes for his cereal if I'm not downstairs to pour. So now he's stocked up. Now that that's done and full and ready to go, I'm going to grab the extra cheese that I'm going to put in the garage fridge. That's where I put all the extra cold stuff. I have like a full-size fridge out there, which really helps because we entertain a lot. So I love having the extra cold storage over here. And then I also have the freezer that's next to it. but I'm just going to put all the cheese right here. I need to get an extra one of those. Well, I could have grabbed some of those at Target, but I didn't. Just next to it until I can grab some more bins so it all stays organized, and then it's easier to move things around as well. The groceries are all put away, so now I'm going to focus on washing the fruit. All I got right here, you saw I put the bananas up, but I'm going to soak the grapes and strawberries in some water and baking soda to just get all the dirt and who knows whatever else off. I always do this with my fruit. I just soak it in baking soda and water. I know people do it with also distilled white vinegar as well with water. So, I mean, you can do either or. I think you can do both, but if you put both together, it might have a bubble reaction too, because you can use that for cleaner as well. So there's different options how to clean your fruit, but this is just what I do. So I'm going to let it soak for a little bit, and then I will come back to it. And moving right along while it continues to soak, I'm going to refill this fridge. We just keep bottles of water in here because, like I say, we always have people over, entertaining, whatever, so they don't have to ask or go in the garage for water. They just come right here and grab whatever they need. And I have gotten more use out of this fridge than I ever thought I would. I should have probably bought 2 back in the day, but I didn't. Now they're way more money than what I paid for this. But anyways, I'm just going to finish restocking this and get it ready to go for this weekend whenever we have family over. Now back into the kitchen, I'm going to get my strainer and just put it over the sink and I'm going to rinse the grapes first. And then I show you both the bowls of what the water looks like after letting it soak. So I highly recommend you soak your fruit if you don't. My cousin came in town, I probably said this before, but he saw me doing this and he was like, what was that? And I was like, oh, it's just baking soda and water. He was like, I just usually rinsed it off with water, and now I'm going to go back and do this because that is gross. And so that just made me laugh. So wash your fruit. Anyways, so now that I have those, the grapes are going to dry over there. See, there's the water. And now I'm going to move on to the strawberries. The strawberries, after I soaked them, they were the organic ones too, which I shouldn't have bought because they looked better in the store. I should have just waited till I went to Sam's, but I didn't. And so I grabbed these, and then I was looking because there's a lot of dark spots on them that I did not see in the store, and then I end up showing you too in the camera, but you can't really see it on camera, but they weren't as good, so I was having to cut off and waste a lot of these strawberries, which kind of upset me because they were not cheap. And you know, if you're gonna pay money for some food, you kind of want to eat it and not just cut it away and throw it away. At the beginning of summer, I was growing my own strawberries, and they were actually taking off. I should have moved them to a different planter, but I didn't, and then it got too hot and the sun was too harsh, so I probably needed to move them more in shade. So next year, I'm going to learn from all my mistakes of killing the plant this year and make it better next year. So I'm going to continue just cutting all of these strawberries, and then I try to show you in the camera, like I said, some of the dark spots, but they're not as dark whenever I show you as they were in person. But I'm going to continue finishing this and get it all put away in the fridge. going to make our way now over to the dishwasher, a mom's daily chore. So we're just going to unload all of it, and I put it over here because sometimes they don't all dry, the lids, because they're on the top part. So I just lay them over here to dry a little bit, and then I will get them put away later once they're all dry. But I'm going to just finish putting all of this up so then we can get it loaded and started, so then after dinner we can do this all over again.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the worst in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No, I will fight. 'Cause I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please.
All right, now that all the dishes are done, the last thing I'm going to do is wipe down all of the counters so they will be ready for me just to come in here and cook dinner later tonight. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for watching and being here with me. It means so much to me that you are here. And if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Bye.
Don't give up on me. At least give me a try. It's like you almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us, I won't give